In order to make a change like real estate, something has to be happening in your life. I just decided that the car business was too many hours and I was driving 50 minutes to work, and I wanted something different.
I got into real estate because I was looking for a career that would reward me for the work that I put into the job. I think another reason I joined the business or got into the business was for the flexible hours and kind of ability to create your own schedule.
Be in a field that I could still make a difference in people's lives, and so helping people buy or sell real estate to me is a pretty big deal. So there, and I also wanted to do something where I could own my own business as well.
Before I got into real estate, I talked to a few people, friends and family, and some relatives who were agents elsewhere.
I consulted with my aunt, who is also an agent in a different state. I consulted with someone that I used to work with in the food sales industry. And then I also reached out to an agent that I didn't even really know, but someone else I knew them pretty well.
So yeah, it was important to me to figure out what they liked and did not like about the business, so I knew kind of what I'd be getting into if I went that route.
I did do a lot of online research, had a lot of conversations with my now husband and my parents, and then once I had decided that it was something I was pretty seriously considering, that's when I sat down with a few brokers in town just to learn more about what they expect from new agents.
I know I talked to 4 different brokers, several different agents, and in the end, way before I made a decision, I had to feel comfortable.
Pros and cons of getting into real estate. Obviously the pros are the ability to set your own hours, kind of be your own boss. There's really no limit on your potential. You can be as successful as you're willing to put in the work for.
I thought that I would have a more flexible schedule, which I do, but I think what it came down to is being my own boss.
Kind of create my own schedule. Obviously, you got to work around clients and stuff like that. And another pro was just to be able to help others, make an impact in the life of them. The cons to the industry is it does come with a good amount of stress, and it's not as easy as people think.
There's not a set schedule, so sometimes that's detrimental to people.
Obviously the big drawback is that it's 100% commission.
The reality that I probably wasn't going to have a paycheck for the first 3 to 6 months.
I knew that I wasn't going to make money right away. I knew there was going to be a lapse of income. There's no steady income, so it's scary.
Other cons, the inconsistency of kind of the way the market goes. There's ups and downs, there's busy seasons, there's dead seasons. You have to be good at budgeting and planning ahead and forecasting, stuff like that.
So I'm enjoying being in real estate. I'm glad I made the decision. It's 1,000% harder than I thought it would be, but I still enjoy every part of it.
Yeah, overall, I get to make a difference in the lives of a lot of people.
I think this job really suits me. I learn something new every day. I have fun every day. There are also challenges every day, but that's part of the fun too.
Best decision, hands down. The work is rewarding. The hours are fantastic. It is whatever you want to make it.
The relationships that are created through this business are super important to me. That's really what drives me. Yes, the ability to make your own schedule is important, especially with 2 little kids, but also kind of making boundaries for yourself and for your family are really important as well. If you're considering real estate, I would say talk to as many agents that you can, just because everybody's going to have a different take on it.
There's more to this than showing houses and getting paid. There's a lot more to it than that. To stay on top of the market, you have to stay on top of the laws. You have all kinds of people and personalities and types that you're dealing with. Every transaction is going to be different. Some of them are going to be easy, and some of them are going to make you wonder why you do this job.
The key to this business is that they need to tell somebody about the experience. They need to be willing to recommend you to their friends and family. And in order to be wildly successful, you need to know how to go out and build a referral-based business.
My advice is put both feet in. I think it's hard to focus on 2 things. I think it's easier to kind of hit the ground running, because then you can give 100% of yourself to the business.